Hi, my name is Azaria. Welcome to my channel. Um, I wanted to talk about to see. I'm trying to see how to start this. A lot of the divine feminines and the divine masculines had mutual friends or associates. And when things were good between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, things were good. You know what I mean? But when things begin to turn sour, I don't know if people realize too that because everybody was in the divine masculine, divine feminine's business, um, it caused a bad backlash as well. You know what I mean? And what I was wanting to do, what I was wanting to do, a lot of the divine feminines have been through a lot. Like when it came to other individuals dealing with the divine masculine, the same ones that they were friends with and had mutual friendship or association with, they turned into the hecklers when it came to the divine feminine. And what I want to do is tap in and see how those hecklers are doing. The same ones that have the audacity to laugh and poke fun. And a lot of them couldn't even be man or woman enough to come to the divine feminines and verbally tell them what was going on. Like even the ones that some of the ones that the divine feminine was supposed to have been cool with was talking behind her back with the divine masculine. And some of these individuals, as I'm speaking as far as the women are, and even maybe even some of the men, became the divine masculine's karmics. Friendships that started out together that turned sour due to them wanting to have control over the divine masculine. I want to tap into the hecklers, the ones who heckled the divine feminine with the divine masculine behind her back and wasn't man enough or woman enough to come to the divine feminine to tell her what was going on. I want to know the general energy of the hecklers that were involved with the divine masculine and the divine feminine that claim to be their friends. I want to check into the energy, the general energy of the hecklers, the ones who turned their back on the divine feminine for the masculine. The World card in reverse. Seven of Swords. Sneaking away. What do you need?
It's two something.
Okay. And as I move on, we got the World card in reverse, and we got the Seven of Swords. World card of wanting to start something new, put an end to the old and start something new. And got the Seven of Swords. I believe a lot of them that heckled felt sorry about it. They might have wanted to end that bull crap and maybe start something new in regards of maybe rekindling of some type of friendship or something like that. But a lot of them, after they caused problems, this is what they did. They snuck away. They begin to sneak away. A lot of them didn't care in the first place. I believe a lot of them were jealous because the divine feminine and divine masculine were popping. They worked well together. I believe a lot of them were jealous of that. Hecklers. The Five of Cups. Yeah, a lot of them hate that they started this trouble. A lot of them, a lot of people that were involved with the divine masculine and the divine feminine when things were good, when things began to break down, like the divine some of these divine masculines built with the divine feminines, and because of people in each other's ear and things of this nature caused things to break down. Things begin to tear down. People had to begin to walk away, turn their back, because things were just disruptive, unstable. Also clarified with the Queen of Swords. People were in their feelings. People were in their feelings in regards of this situation. It was almost like, the way I look at it, cut divine feminine out and give to me. That's how I see this. Or it could be that because of what was going on and because of people having to walk away and turn their back, left the divine feminine with suffering. She had to go through a lot. But what I pick up from this card, I know it's not the general card, but what I get from this is as if, like cut her out and give to me or give to us. Sneaking away after they've caused problems and didn't care about it. They didn't care about it. Usually a person who's up all night pondering and thinking over some things is because they have some type of concern there. They didn't care. Their main objective anyway was to separate the divine masculine and separate the divine feminine because they noticed how well they worked together. Point blank. Clarify the Queen of Swords. These people were emotional. They were jealous. The Emperor. The Queen of Swords was clarified by the Emperor. And the way that I'm looking at this is the vibe that I'm getting. They saw the divine masculine. They were looking at the divine masculine and were looking at him, how he could be a substantial suit for them. See this man all in his armor, looking good, suited up, kids in the background. They were looking at him as a potential suitor. That's why I got the energy from this card, like get rid of her and give to me. That's what I got. A lot of them were women. A lot of them were women. Can we clarify the Emperor? With walking away. And what I've noticed, this is the energy I'm picking up from this, y'all. A lot of the karmics, and I'm saying this because of what I've been through personally. A lot of these karmics gave the divine masculine ultimatums. It was pretty much, if you couldn't get rid of her, then I'm walking away. If I can't have this with you, I'm walking away. They were looking at the divine masculine, like I said, as a potential suitor. And if they couldn't have it, they were going to walk away. And because of the divine masculine, in this energy of always wanting to please every mother-loving body, he didn't want any of these female energies to leave him, especially the ones he had grown attached to. Can we clarify the Nine of Swords? Today, like I said, anybody who's up in their head all night, I'm not going to be up in my head about nothing all night if I don't give a damn. I'm not. I don't care. It showed that they didn't care. It was something that never crossed their mind. Why? Because they were worried about their own selfish needs. They were wanting him. They were lusting. Clarify the Nine of Swords. I was told today. Hold on. First chakra, Archangel Michael. The Nine of Swords was clarified by this. And what it looks like is that some of the angels had to step in early. They had to step in early. To try to offer some type of help to the divine masculine and to the divine feminine. What I'm seeing here is that either the divine masculine or the divine feminine had been warned. They had warned. This is like spiritual information coming in and maybe it had been ignored. Might have been ignored. Oh, what I was told today, the energy and time that I spent into the project that we have built together. This is one of the go-tos. He said, this is my go-to. And he also expressed his love for her, which was fine. I didn't care. Good. You're supposed to love. You're supposed to love everybody. But the whole fact that this individual later on said, the time and energy that I spent on this project with the divine masculine, she said, I don't even think that pretty much it wasn't, the project that was worked on between the both of us wasn't going to last. And she didn't care. So now I'm thinking the person that he put in line over me and that supposedly was supposed to care so much didn't really care at all. So while everybody was thinking that I was the one trying to tear something down, the ones that he put in line over our project, over me, didn't care at all from the beginning. So now I have to sit and watch something that I put hours and time and effort into starting it off. I have to watch it dwindle. Wow. And the ones that were, like I said, put in line to have control, and I had to answer to them. And I'm the one who helped build it. Didn't even care. They don't even care. They're not worried about it. And I left the project simple fact because he was putting people over me. And they were talking in his ear about me, didn't know nothing about me. He knew more about me than they did. But what hurts is the same people that claim to be our friends and was there when we were building our projects together, they don't even care. So basically, the way that I feel, your work is done. You wanted to tear something up from the beginning. You wanted to dismantle some shit from the beginning. You got what you wanted. You succeeded. You succeeded. And it wasn't like that I didn't never care. It's that I had to step back because I noticed what was going on and I noticed what was happening. And what's crazy is a lot of these individuals talked behind my back. And I had to pick up and start something new on my own. I started carrying people with me that was friends with me in the divine masculine. And yesterday it came to me, why would you carry people with you that you knew talk behind your back? The way that I looked at it is if I ever started to bubble and come up, the same people that talk bad about me, they're going to be right there receiving my support, because I support big time. Like literally. Still supporting them, still being there on their side. I let them go yesterday. Actually, a few days ago, but she contacted me and told me that I hadn't healed. I told her that I didn't want to, every time I look at you, you trigger me. She said I needed to go deep within and figure out what really is triggering me. Like it ain't her. But what happened between me and the masculine? It's the whole ordeal. It's the whole ordeal. What we built together and the fact that we were all a part of it triggers me. I don't want to see nothing. Nobody that was around during this time that things were starting to break up or fall apart. And I noticed myself still giving love and support to these same individuals who talked about me like I was a dog to the divine masculine. They cackling and giggling in chat rooms and things of this nature. He lying, they lying. I'm getting rid of all of it. I don't even want you in my life at all. But what gets me is I don't need a motherfucker, excuse my language, I don't need a motherfucker telling me I didn't heal. I know I haven't healed. But it's all more better for me to heal getting rid of your ass. So then I ain't got to look at you. You ain't in my support groups. You ain't in my chat groups. I ain't got to look at your black ass. Okay? Yeah. Let's move on. Walking away. These hecklers. But if you notice, ain't no pentacles popped out yet. Ain't nobody making no money. Probably because they so busy worried about somebody else and their affairs. Clarify the walking away. Clarify the walking away. And these are two energy groups that I picked up here. And yeah, I might be talking on my own and might be some of my energy mixed in, but I'm not the only one. Yeah. The Three of Pentacles, clarified with walking away. Yeah. But like I said, the vibe that I got is that they looked at the divine masculine as being a potential suitor. And if he didn't give them what it was that they wanted, they were going to walk away and start something on their own. And which a lot of them did. After they dismantled, broke down what it was that we built, they started on their own projects. They got what they wanted. They started on their own projects. Why did Michael, Archangel Michael, have to step in? because of the Queen of Wands. And the way that I get it, Archangel stepped in to try to nurture this situation. And I do remember times where, like, people tried to smooth and soothe it, but these are the same ones that lied and was deceitful, tried to soothe things over, smooth things over. But it didn't work because lies kept continuing. The lies kept continuing. So now you got the angels trying to step in. And what I feel now that I'm okay. Archangel stepped in for the divine feminine. The woman or man who nurtures something till its full potential. He had to step in to help the divine feminine because she was going through a lot. She was going through a lot when it came to dealing with the divine masculine and the people they had in common. Can we clarify the Three of Pentacles? And a lot of them did. They started their own projects after things were beginning to dismantle. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Sorry ass mother lovers. Like, for real. I don't have no respect for y'all. And I must have been fooled to try to carry some of them along with me thinking we were cool. But what they don't realize, I've been awakened and spirit is talking to me. Come to find out some of these same people that I thought was cool with me were talking with the divine masculine behind my back. Yeah. Third chakra archangel. Shamiel. Angels had to step in. What I received was that because of this situation being so hurtful, angels had to step in to the point a lot of the divine feminines didn't even know what was going on. These people are hiding and not coming out being honest about certain situations. Remember, I just said that the angels were telling me things. My intuition kicked in. Intuition kicked in about what was going on. About people leaving and dismantling the project that a lot of the divine masculines and the divine feminines had started, and leaving the divine feminine out in the dark, leaving her out in the cold when she thinking everybody is cool, and they weren't. That intuition had to be waking up. Can we clarify the Queen of Wands, please? That's not the one I want. The Queen of Wands. People were jealous. Yeah. Angels had to step in to help the one who nurtures something, which was the queen, I said queen, whatever you want to, however you want to reference it. The divine feminine to balance the situation out. And I can remember times where it seemed like things were good after hearing a whole bunch of mess. But angels had to step in and straighten this situation out. What's crazy is the divine masculine and divine feminines were working together, some of them at one point in time. The angels didn't even want it to end. They wanted them to work together. But because we have people, low vibrational people, who felt like they should be involved, well, he gave them more say so. It's the divine feminines and the masculine. He gave somebody else more say so. The Nine of Pentacles. The energy that I got from this is that some of these people who were in the business of the divine masculine and divine feminines wanted to be the top notch. They wanted to feel like the Nine of Pentacles. Even though our little business wasn't generating money, but it caused a popularity, pretty much. And they wanted to be the head honcho. A lot of them did. Yeah. They wanted to be the one. The Empress. They were trying to take the divine feminine's position. Okay? It is what it is. Clarify the third archangel. Chakra archangel. I don't see no pentacles in here, but a bunch of confusion. These people start confusion. Yeah. Angel stepped in to help the divine feminine. The one who nurtures something to its full potential. Because this was breaking her heart. She had to come out of this. And people didn't care. But they wanted to be head honcho. They wanted to be the Empress. The Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. That means they wanted to be up front. Yeah, the woman who nurtures everything. Okay? Can we clarify the yin and the yang? Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. It was like somebody gave up. Somebody gave up putting in the work. And a lot of it, I believe, was the divine feminines. They gave up putting in that work. They got tired of the bull crap, of the playing, of the flirting, of the cheating. They were getting tired of it. They had to endure it. They put up with it. They watched it. And because of the fact that they're trying to prove that they had no type of attachment to this, let me shut up, attachment to this individual, they put up with a lot. They watched a lot. They got tired of the playing, the playboy energy. They started giving up. Clarify the third, I think that was. To the point a lot of the divine feminines didn't want this union anymore. They got tired of watching the bull crap and they didn't want this union themselves. They wanted to walk away from it. Clarify the Two of Cups, please. The hecklers. And because of the fact what nobody really supportive in the divine masculine and the feminine, divine feminine working together, they didn't want this either. The people around didn't want this. Divine feminine got tired of it, walked away. They threatening the divine masculine. If they didn't get rid of the divine feminine, they was gonna walk away. So yeah, it was like they was pulling and tugging. I'm not gonna be the one to pull and tug at no mother loving body. And I don't stick around where I ain't mother loving wanted either. Sure don't. Clarify the Two of Cups. I don't care if I did build it. You know how many times I have like started things, got rid of it, started over, nurtured it, got rid of it, started over. I'd probably be a millionaire by now. But yeah, contract. even though some of the divine masculines and the feminines were not married, they had a contract together when it came to business and things of this nature. And it was in balance. It needed balance. But you can't have balance when you got other people in your ear. I don't want that one. Clarify the contract. I need to hurry up because I ain't going to be able to clarify the contract, please. That's too many. Clarify the contract, please. Clarify the contract. Yeah. The Four of Cups in reverse. Not accepting. Don't want it. Don't want the contracts because of what the divine feminines have been through. Not wanting to accept any type of offer. Not wanting to accept what it was that he had to offer. Yeah, don't want it. Get the hell away from here. Clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse. The divine feminine feeling stabbed in the back in regards of this situation and on how he treated. This is clarified by the player. She didn't want to be dealing with this anymore. It left her feeling this way. Guess what? Did none of them care? And guess what? The ones that were friends with the divine feminine and masculine, they knew what he was doing before she did. Before the divine feminine realized it. They all keeping secrets. Clarify the Four of Cups. And this was clarified by financial constraints. Like I said, the business that a lot of the stuff that are projects that maybe the divine masculines and the divine feminines were working on might not have started generating anything yet. Just fresh, starting new. People come in, get jealous, don't like the relationship that they have together, and pretty much dismantle it. What is the outcome for these people, these types of people that like to keep confused? No pentacles, but just starting a bunch of confusion. Judgment. Now, this ain't the judgment card, but this is a person who has to make some type of stern judgment's going to come up on their head. Clarify the Knight of Cups. They're going to be blocked from their blessings. It's going to cause what you do comes back to you. And the stagnation that you caused between the divine masculine, well, he allowed it as well. That happened between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. You gonna see it. It's going to cause you to be stagnant. Your heart ain't right. Let me clarify. Okay. Yeah. The King of Swords. A lot of shit gonna be cut out of their life. They're gonna have to deal with some things. Just due to their behaviors. Yeah. That's the outcome. They done started problems. Things done fell by the wayside. Oh, and guess what? Some of these divine masculines blame the divine feminines for their departure, or their family being distorted and messed up. How's the divine feminine in fault of that? When it was his own actions, the lies and deceit. Hell, a lot of the divine feminines didn't even know he had a wife. Probably knew he had kids. Probably didn't even know about the kids. Conclusion. Someone's looking for strength to move on. All tied up. This whole situation is tied up. like done. Except this woman look like she can get out of her bounds, but it's done. It's done. It's done with, over with. The whole situation's been tied up. It's tied up. If you like my readings, like, share, and subscribe. And I thank you for your love and support.